last hour of the show. That's okay.
I have to be home before dark.
Oh, well, too late.
Yeah, I know. I don't offer a lot of different tools, but I like to bring you what I consider to be the best. General Tools is an American tool company that has been manufacturing tools for decades. If you don't know their brand name, they are one of the manufacturers that other big tool brands have been going to private label. And this is a pretty impressive set. You're getting 2 complete screwdriver sets with something that's referred to as a universal socket. You're also then getting a flashlight built into the screwdriver, because anytime a guy or a lady is working on a project, you need 3 hands. You need 2 hands to hold the tool and a hand to hold the flashlight. Yep. So they were smart enough to come up with the idea, put the flashlight built into the screwdriver, and you're ready to go.
It's brilliant.
It is a brilliant idea. I get to introduce you. Welcome back, my friend.
Appreciate it.
This is their best-selling handle for General Tools. Mm-hmm. It's a rubberized compound that gives you plenty of grip, and it just feels really good in your hand. They then give you a generous series of everything from their larger standard bits. These are the ones that are hard to find. The micro bits. You get a screw that comes loose on a
little battery case or sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you get the Phillips, the flat, the universal, the Roberts. I mean, you get everything you could possibly need.
And then you get this. Mm. This is called a universal socket, and each one of these pins is spring-loaded, so that when you put it in, I now have the ability to utilize it on everything from any bolt that'll fit side to side.
Yep.
Or things like what I use for Christmas lights a lot, eye bolts.
Yeah, eye bolts, wing nuts, and just regular hooks, damaged screws, stripped down screws. The thing is with this is it's the ultimate gift, because there are certain things that every home should have: a hammer, a tape measure, a saw, and a screwdriver. Well, in this case, how about 2 great screwdriver sets? This is the kind of thing that anybody you give it to will love it because of this feature right here. Yeah. Yes, in and of itself, if you just got this, the 2 screwdrivers with the 15 set of bits and the flashlight,
it'd still be a good deal.
Oh, it'd be a magnificent deal. But when you add in this universal socket, this is the game changer. And I'll show you, like you said, it's spring-loaded pins, and you've seen them before, but you've never seen them here in General Tools with this many bits. It goes down and it grips it. So like right here.
Scott's also making sure we're getting 2 separate gift boxes too.
That's exactly correct. So it's just bow and go, you're good to go. Now, you're not able to see it from the top here, but this Phillips head is stripped.
Right.
So that's you go to screw it with a drill or
even vice grips aren't gonna.
It winds right up, you're in trouble. But because this goes right down onto that, it can turn and see how it's spinning there? It grabs onto it. It's those spring-loaded pins right there, and it grabs onto it. So I can tighten it, I can loosen it. But as I come right next to it, see that hook there? You think, all right, well, how can you possibly have a tool that does that as well? Goes right over, and then watch what happens. I can tighten it, or I can loosen it. It is literally universal. There is almost nothing you can't loosen or tighten with this set.
The other factor is, and it's become just kind of an American term, the quote junk drawer in the kitchen, where you might have 1 or 2 different screwdrivers. With this, it's the equivalent of having 12 different screwdrivers. And you'll reach for it first. And I know the brand name. General Tools, again, has been around for as long as I've been around.
Well over 100 years. But they're the tool company that makes tools for tool users that anyone can use. And that's the key here. It's simplicity. There is not a person out there who can't use a screwdriver in their home. Everyone needs one. You've always got to tighten or loosen something. But in this case, you get pretty much any bit imaginable, plus this universal socket, which will tighten up the most damaged, most oblong, weirdest things you could think of. And that's the game changer for this one. It's what makes it the ideal gift.
I really appreciate that it gave you the micro set.
Yes.
Because it's the little tiny screwdrivers that most people just don't have. So again, you had just said, I agree, the battery box on toys.
Oh, man.
And as we get closer to the holidays.
Well, Christmas morning. We got kids jumping at the bit to play with the toys, and you don't have the right screwdriver.
Or that one for the screw that always comes loose on the eyeglasses. or the reading glasses.
Well, real quick, I love that one. I love riding my bikes. My family loves riding bikes. You can't get, sometimes you get the cap off. You can get, with the grease that gets in there, it gets tightened in there, and you can't get the cap off the valve stem. Well, this will do that for you.
And they're great quality bits. That's where a company that manufactures can really skimp, and General Tools has never done that. These are chrome vanadium steel, which is the best of the material. This is a Phillips head, that's a Phillips 2, all the way down to this tiny, tiny precision flathead, which is the one that you would use for the battery box. Now, I don't have a lot of these to go around. There's fewer than 2,500 of them to last me for the entire holiday season, and Christmas is 10 Wednesdays away.
Yeah.
I know.
Look out.
Yeah, that kind of puts it into perspective.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, look, if you look here as we do this one, this bolt, it's a little hard to see, but it's damaged. Okay, it got broken, it's rusted, it's corroded. Right here, you can see it's not a full.
I'll tell you what we did. We actually took a hacksaw and literally cut off part of the head.
I can't give away all my secrets. Well, but fine.
Well,
yes,
a regular ratchet won't fit on that.
There's no, and otherwise you're grabbing with pliers and it's awkward. Well, instead, with the universal socket, it goes down onto it. The pins themselves retract. And then see how it turns. Let me get my hand out of the way there. See how it's turning. I'm tightening it here and I'm loosening it back up. Those little pins grab it. So, and then I'll move right next to it and I'll get this hook right here. Check this out. What else do you have that can do that? So instead of in here with your hands, just breaking your knuckles and blistering yourself up trying to turn this in. And by the way, this is a 4x4 inch piece of oak that we're turning it into. Right here, this is just a regular bolt. We'll screw it in. Here is a damaged Allen nut. So look at this.
Well, tools give you three things. They give you reach, power, and accessibility. That's what defines a tool.
Sure.
This does all three, and then the little rubberized button on the back activates.
Little 4 LED flashlight, so you can, and a lot of times where the damaged things are also happen to be in the dark, so you can light that up too. You're good to go. You get hooks, you get damaged, you get stripped, anything else in between, and then just the regular screws, nuts, bolts, whatever you need to loosen and tighten with the bit you get, you're good to go. And it's from the little guys like the ones in your sunglasses, all the way up to things on the bike.
What batteries do I need?
It comes with the batteries are included.
The three AAAs already included.
Absolutely.
That's
fantastic.
You're
good to go.
I'm now down to, what is the number again now? Mike is the boss. 1,800 sets, and they are sets. You're getting 2 complete tools. Sadly, $30, $15 doesn't tend to go very far in a hardware store or the big box centers. And I think I'd be thrilled to get this as a gift because I know I'd use it.
You would use it because you maybe put one in the car. Maybe you keep one in the drawer, with the tools, but it's one that's going to be accessible because you'll reach for it time and time again. You get 2, remember, plus a box for each. Here's what you get: the universal socket. You get the 15 bits here, which are Phillips, flatheads, Robertson's, universal, anything you need. The universal socket, which is an amazing piece of technology, and to your point, the most durable and the most popular handle that General Tools makes.
It is always a pleasure. Thank you, my friend.
Have a good time. Have a good night, my friend.
Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye. Carolyn is going to show you our today's special value, which is not just a great gift idea for a friend, family member, or loved one, to yourself, just to be warm as we get into the cooler and cooler season. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Dan. Have a great night. All right, everybody, come on in here for our final presentation of our only today's special value for the rest of the year.